that, but I am back. Gonna do a quick figure live stream or something. This is Psychonauts 2. I've literally never played it. We're gonna get this figured out.
Dear True Psychic Tales magazine, it's me again, Rasputin Aquato. I know I write a lot, and you haven't printed any of my True Psychic submissions so far, but this one's different. This one's true. I just helped rescue Truman Zanotto, the grand head of the Psychonauts, and father of Lily Zanotto, my girlfriend. Although the term is still very fresh and might need fact-checking before we go to print. There was a kiss, but... okay, I'm already getting off track. Let me start at the beginning. I grew up in the circus, the Aquato Family Circus. A ragtag little...
Hot take, I actually don't think the first Psychonauts is all that good. Very inventive, very cool, great world. Gameplay-wise, though, not good.
All because of some old thing where they cursed the Aquatos to die in water. Problem is, I am psychic. I have been all my life. I hid my powers from my family, practicing them in secret, until one fateful night. After a show, a mysterious stranger handed me a brochure for Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp, a training facility for psychic kids, operated by the international espionage agency we all know as bum bum bum, the Psychonauts. I ran away from home that night. When I got to Whispering Rock, I blended in seamlessly with the other campers. Superstar secret agent Sasha 9 and Mia Vodello taught me levitation and side blast. I learned pyro and telekinesis from Ford Cruller himself. He was all over camp, literally all over, due to his ability to teleport. He even took up psychic residence in my head, which I could prove to you if you had a piece of bacon. Needless to say, things were going great. The one little catch was that the head coach of the camp was stealing campers' brains and putting them inside armored death tanks that I guess he was going to use to take over the world or something. I went into his mind and found out he just had some issues with his father. I mean, who doesn't, right? Now he's okay. Not great, but okay. Just as Ford Cruller was making me an honorary psychonaut for all my hard work, word came in that Truman Zanotto had been kidnapped. So my fellow Psychonauts and I jumped in a jet, set out to find him. Our search led us to
Goddamn, this is long.
underwater outpost of the Psychonauts in a dangerous part of the ocean, known as the Rhombus of Ruin. We found Truman there, held captive by Dr. Lobato, unlicensed dentist, and
Unlicensed dentist.
we freed Grandhead Zanotto, but he's got Silurium poisoning and can't tell us what happened. We know Lobato wasn't acting alone, but he won't tell us who hired him to kidnap Truman. Agent 9 has an idea how to get the information, using an elaborate psychic construction implanted in Lobato's mind. It's risky, but that's just a way of life when you're a psychonaut. If I don't make it back, I really hope you consider publishing my letter. And also, please consider the sample layout and illustrations I included.
Hey, man.
I better get my head in the right place.
Those illustrations are awesome.
Is about to begin.
That was super cool. That was a really good cutscene. Alright, anyway, my name is Daniel Campbell. This is Qa Bootcamp, a place where I try to teach people how to do proper video game QA. And when we do that, I'll be posting bugs and everything like that, hopefully, so you can get into the video game QA if you're so interested in that kind of thing. And the production value is so much better than the old one. But in case you're here looking for QA, what's the best word for it? Like just entertainment. It's probably not great video game entertainment, but this is more educational. But today I wanted to talk to you about something specific called, it's called the Bystander Principle, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with. But in the game industry, some people, myself usually, likes to call it
Truman Zanotto,
the known issue.
Psychonauts, was kidnapped.
The known issue paradox. That's what I call it. But
the Psychonauts rescued.
Basically what that is, if you're not familiar with it, let me wait till he's done talking and then I'll tell you what it is. Hopefully I can...
There's no
I
way.
wonder if I can skip this.
Keep up
Yeah,
with
skip
him,
this.
Raz,
Okay.
and he'll lead you straight to his boss.
Okay. Anyway, the bystander principle is basically this principle that if there's more people that notice a problem, then they will be less likely to do something about it because the guilt or the responsibility for it is actually spread out amongst all those people. So you think, how does this apply to video games at all? Like, how, in what universe does this apply to video games? Well, there is a problem where the heck am I? Invert Y. Invert camera control. Yes, I am one of those freaks. Anyway, all right. So, yeah, basically, say if there was something wrong with this plant, like if there were, oh, didn't know that would happen. That's kind of weird. That almost seems like a bug. If you just touch it, yeah, we're gonna bug that actually. That's pretty messed up. Okay, so what we were gonna do, bam. Let me grab the. Bam. All right, cool. All right, so basically what the bystander principle in video game is like, say there was something wrong with this plant and everybody noticed it, everybody saw it, it is very clear and evident, like it is no getting around it. Since everybody saw it, everyone's like, oh, someone surely would have bugged that. So you see it, you turn around to, you know, whoever else is in the room or whatever, buddy, and be like, hey, have you seen this? Like, oh yeah, I've seen that. It's a known issue. Like I talked to, you know, Jeff about it. And then Jeff's like, yeah, it's a known issue. I talked to Jerry about it or whatever. You know, just go on and on and on until eventually you find out, hey, nobody bugged this. It is literally there for everybody to see. Everybody saw it and nobody bugged it. So that's why I really actually hate the term known issue. Because known issue is not a bugged issue. So that's sort of the lesson I wanted to talk about
Why am I
today.
talking to you? I need to follow Lobato.
I am fairly compensated for my work.
Really? So how long have you worked here?
I have worked here from 1 to 3 years.
Guessing we're in Lobato's head. Alright, so let's go ahead and bug that plant. Let's see if we can't find, let's say a reload checkpoint or something like that. Wow, there's no like reload checkpoint. That sucks. I guess we'll just reload it. Because this is the kind of thing, I don't know if necessarily I would need to, that's a pretty quick load.
And he'll lead you straight to his boss.
Okay, so I don't know if there's this kind of thing that needs a video file, so we're just going to take a screenshot of it. Let's go ahead and get it. And one of the things I did want to show you guys today is I set up a subreddit for QA Bootcamp. So if you guys find bugs, stuff like that, and just want to practice bugging stuff, but don't feel like, you know, submitting it to the developers for, you know, whatever reason, or having anybody else really judge it, see it, whatever, then you'll have a safe place to do it. So, all right, so here we go. I created QA Bootcamp on here, and feel free. All right, so the title, let's make sure we get our picture ready. I think I got it. Make sure we got our picture. Not there. I wonder if it goes to footage bin. Where are you saving them? Hang on. Sorry, I probably should have had all this figured out. Show all captures. Show all captures should take me to where it is, please. Open file location. Yeah, I don't care. Open it. Some videos captures. Alright, I have not changed that default. Okay. Let's move this to our downloads folder because that's where I'm going to look for it at. Alright, here we go. So if I were to, actually I would probably bug the fact that this thing doesn't have a shadow too, but that's definitely going to get marked shippable. That's another video conversation of whether you should worry about things being marked shippable or not. Spoiler alert, no, just bugs until you're told not to bug them anymore. I would also bug that it doesn't have a shadow, but that's just me. Okay. And you know what, maybe I would do a video actually. Let's see, add a video. I don't think it'll let you just straight up upload videos, will it? Oh, it will. Wow, okay. Shoot, did I get rid of that already? I think I did. Well, farts. This PC, videos, captures. No, there it is. All right, cool. Now, I do like to trim. I will be going over at some point a video of all the tools that I usually use. But I'll try and use videos in this series of things that everybody has control, access to. If you have like a Windows PC, something that's free, something you don't have to pay money to get into, there's no reason for me to sort of push those on you guys whenever you might not even be that interested in doing it. But I digress. Boom, Psychonauts 2. Drag it down here. We're going to go ahead and split it, or not split it. We're going to trim it. Cancel that. Trim. We're going to get the one of me just like tiptoeing into it super slowly. Okay, done. Let's go ahead and give it a preview. Yeah, that's really all it needs to be. All right. Let's go ahead and trim this up. Bam. Done. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and finish the video. And this is what QA is. It's just you don't spend a ton of time in game. Oddly enough, you actually spend most of your time documenting stuff, grabbing screenshots, videos, all that kind of thing. Let's see. Sensitive. I don't know how to spell sensitive. I'm a terrible, terrible speller, just so you know. Sensitive plant. But it's just the attachment. I don't think people care really about it. That's why I spell check everything. No one's a perfect speller. You're going to make mistakes. It's always important to proofread and all that jazz. All right, cool. Now, if I had access to dev tools, I would probably have some kind of tool to where I could take a screenshot of like the model name. Like it would probably have like, plant underscore office underscore pot. I don't know. It could be a lot of different, named a lot of different things. But I'd also say the location and level. I don't know what the name of this level is. That's one of the problems with not having dev commands is that you really have to guess on a lot of things. So usually I would say like at the location listed, there is a plant that will destruct in an unrealistic fashion when slowly walked into. Let's say bumped into. Bumped into. Now this would be an incredibly minor bug. Obviously after launch, it's not going to get fixed. But if you were like, say, 6 to 8 months out or something like that of submission, then yeah, they'd probably fix something like this if they felt it important enough. Okay. We would say at the location listed, but we don't really have the location, the coordinates, so we don't have those things. So let's see. In the initial mission, there's a model of plant. Now the reason I say a model instead of just a plant is because it happens with all of them. So you're gonna, if you bump into any of them, it's going to do that. So if this plant shows up 6 levels from now, or at the end of the game, if it's the exact same model, it's going to show the exact same problem. Okay. Okay. So all right. So we've got that description. And if you were using something like Jira or something like that, which is pretty popular for game developers, or Spiceworks or something along those lines, it's going to have different fields for all these. You won't have to put them all in the same field, but we're going to go ahead and have to put them all in the same field. All right. So a lot of times you can just copy paste your short description. If it's the exact same thing, don't feel like you gotta gild the lily or anything like that. Just put it on there. All right. So that's the description. We're going to go ahead and use the same one as in our short description or a topic. Sometimes you may want to keep this rather just sort of taciturn, or just very short and very very few words, and then do more detail in the description. That's great. That's perfect. We don't really need steps to reproduce, but I'll put some on there anyway, just in case. Steps to reproduce. First, find a girl. No, I'm fine. Let's see. Start a new game. Upon loading, slowly walk into the plant's in the room, initial starting room, observe, and a lot of people do, we go back and forth on the observe step because a lot of times there's a, when you're making steps, the last one is always observe the behavior. So like observe the plant get destroyed with not much force applied to it. Okay, let's go ahead and format these correctly. 1, 2, 3, bam. Steps to reproduce. B. Make that nice. Let's see. Actually, can I make these? No, I'm saying I don't know too much about how Reddit works, so I was hoping I can make these a different font or something, make them stand out. But moving on. Let's see. Steps to reproduce. Let's see. You don't have to put this, but I like to say, please see attachment for visual confirmation. Okay, so but if you were working at a game development studio, there would be a field for you to assign it to like a particular team or person. Obviously, we don't have that here, but there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and proofread. In the initial mission, there is a model of plant that will destruct in an unrealistic fashion when slowly bumped into. Please see attachment for visual confirmation. Go ahead and copy this because I use that a lot. Steps to reproduce, start a new game. Upon loading, let's slowly walk into the plants in the initial starting room. If we're going to use periods, we use them, all of them, or none. Observe the plant. Get destroyed with not much force applied to it. Let's go ahead and make sure this works. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and post it. Bam! There is the first bug of the QA Bootcamp subreddit. Yay! Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and bug the shadow too real quick, and we're going to try and do this one faster. All right, so we could almost copy paste a lot of the stuff from the last one, but I want to do it over again. In the initial starting room after starting a new game. Let's go creating a new game. I don't like to have replicating words like that, starting and starting so close to each other. Creating a new game. There is a plant that lacks shadow. Lacks a shadow. Model that looks a shadow. Alright, cool. And that'll work well for our description as well. You'll find that if you write your short descriptions well enough, you don't really have to worry about and we're going to make our little template real quick. Description. Steps to reproduce. Okay. Bam. Steps. Now you ask why I'm doing this is so I can copy paste it later. There we go. Description, steps. So now I've got this copied. So next time I write a bug, I'll just have it right here. And oh, this is a clipboard manager. This is called Ditto Clipboard Manager. It copies your last, I think you can customize it, but the last 500 copies by default. So yeah, there's that. Okay. So description, we're going to just go and use this. Boom. Steps to reproduce. Start a new game. Another thing is, like I said, you probably don't need the steps for these bugs, but that's all I got to say about that. This is a teaching thing. Start a new game. Once in the gameplay has started. Observe the plants in the room. Lack a shadow. Potted plants. And 2 steps, man, that's pretty good. Like I said, we don't really need steps for these, but we gonna do it anyway just to be thorough. Oops, no, there we go. All right, I think we still have that picture. Psychonauts. Bam. All right, cool. No shadow for you. And post. There's our second one. Alright. And I fully expect this to be completely flooded with bugs. And that's fine, really, because... Here, get this out of the way. And that's really fine, to be honest, just because I want to encourage there to be a lot on this sub, and I want you guys to search. I want you to search frequently, search all the time. You know, if you find a bug in a game that you want to post, absolutely beautiful, wonderful. I encourage you to post it. And then, yeah, that's all there is to it there. What's this message? Videos. Okay. Let's see here. Oops, that's definitely not where I want to be. Alright, let's go back to the game. See if we can't find another bug. Like I said, this is not exactly exciting work, but it's QA. It's how it's supposed to work.
You guys stay here. I'm on it.
I am a typical Psychonauts employee.
Huh? Okay.
We'll try to head him off.
Be careful, darling.
No.
Stay close to him, Raz.
But don't freak him out.
Remember to act casual.
I am acting casual.
What's that?
I said, I love Casual Friday. Am I right? Attention. The two is loose.
Don't lose him, Raz.
Okay. Hey, I can actually move faster now. Can't jump yet, though.
Think he suspects anything?
Rasputin, stop dawdling.
Right. Think he suspects anything?
Rasputin, stop dawdling.
Right.
Well, dawdling is what QA does. We dawdle, we push things around. Boop. So weird. So really what I'm looking for now is art bugs. So art bugs are probably the most common bugs you're going to find. If you're a fan of this channel or if you've listened to this channel before, you'll know that they're boring to find, but they're the most common. So you would just sit here and look for things that are floating, look for things that are clipping into each other. Like these are clipping into the ground. Maybe, I don't know, it's hard to tell. Like they did their QA homework so far from what I can tell. They haven't seen too many bugs. But then I've only started. My old man eyes may have missed some. But this is what a lot of QA is. So like this right here, I would bug this, like that crack. Alright, let's go ahead and bug that. And then I'll cool it on the art bugs. We'll try and find some gameplay bugs after that. Alright. Okay. Trying to think how I'm going to word that. Pause you so you're quieter. There we go. There we go. Alright. At the location listed. Pretend coordinates. And the, yeah, let's go the location listed in the description. Because if I try to describe it without having the coordinates, it's going to take a lot of space, a lot of words. We've only got 300 characters to work with. So in the description, there are some wall cracks that are covered up by an intersecting wall, making them appear to come out of, I don't want to say come out of nowhere. Yeah, I guess out of nowhere. That's not, I don't like how I worded that. I really don't like that. But, say levy. Like I say, yeah, even I don't, oh, I didn't remember my building. Even I don't remember, do these things perfectly. Obviously, I still got a lot of learning left to do myself, and that will always be the case. The day that isn't the case, then no. Okay, so description. Let's just copy this, and we'll change it. Change that first thing. At the location. Just past the first cubicle. Is that how you spell cubicle? The first cubicle I guess farm. I don't know what you call a collection of cubicles. Farm in the corner of the room. What do you call that room? It's like a hallway, but it's not like a hallway. I'm not sure what you call that. Corner of the following hallway. There's some wall cracks. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at our images. Bam, bam. Let's go ahead and boop, 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 boop. I'm obviously using Microsoft Paint for this. There we go. That one's not too bad. This one's the more the one I'm. And I'll put another small one down here, just to let them know, just so they see it. Save it. Boom. I'm going to leave out the steps this time because we really don't need them. Like, it's an art bug. You really don't usually need steps for art bugs. Is this it? I don't think this is it. Yeah, that's the plant. Let's see. Where did I save that? Capture still. Yeah, I'm just going to have to start using captures because that's where it's defaulting to. Boom! Shaka laka daka braka haka. That's all there is to it, man. QA is not particularly hard. It's more just, what's the best way to put it? It requires diligence. It requires you sticking to it, man. Yeah, there's another one. But I'm going to cool down art bugs for now. We will just try to find some gameplay bugs. Whoa, guy.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
I think he suspects something. He's taking countermeasures.
Just remember your basic training, soldier.
Right.
Are you following me?
Kill you, boxes. A pretty big frame rate hit there. Oh wow, there's a lot of those. Yeesh. Yeah, they probably should have bugged those. Yeah, I can jump.
You are following me. This was all a trick.
Nuh-uh.
Not employee of the year. I'm the greatest dentist of our century.
All agents, the tooth has gone bad. Repeat, the tooth has gone bad.
Maintain pursuit, Rasputin.
We are in position to intercept.
Roger.
What is that stuff? Gross. That doesn't look right. But again, that's an art bug. I actually kind of like that they fade things out whenever they're between the player and character and the camera. That's good.
Looking for me? Well, come and get me.
Whoa, guy. Alright, they've restricted camera, which is fine. Let's see what happens if I go all the way back. And you're going to end up doing some really funky things that you're like, oh, no player's ever going to do that. I promise you a player's going to do it. It's weird. Players do weird things all the time just to find bugs a lot of times, you know, and sometimes they're not so nice about it. They'll find a bug, be like, oh, this game is trash, look, it's buggy. I'm like, well, yeah, you had to do like 7,000, you know, backflips in this one particular spot to get that to happen, you know, so... But a lot of times they don't care about that. They're just looking for something to poo on a game about. I almost said I mean, I know this isn't a kids channel, but try to keep profanity out of it if I can. Oh, I guess I should monitor chat. Hang on. Give me just a sec. Sorry, folks.
You know, South America has a flair.
Alright. Oh Oh, come on. Where's my channel? There we go. Okay, there we go. Much better. Ooh, I'm definitely not playing Destroy All Humans. Oh boy. I set it to be Psychonauts 2, but I guess it didn't say that. QA Bootcamp. Oh god, I'm already a terrible speller, and you're gonna ask me to spell Psychonauts? Hang on. P-S-Y C-H-O-N-A-U-T-S 2. Category is Psychonauts 2. Perfect. I'm sorry, this is very boring for you guys to watch. Done. There we go, updated. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so we're all the way back here. And you know what? That's another thing I like to tell people about is people like, oh, I did all this work and I didn't find any bugs. Well, that's actually kind of a good thing to not find a bug after doing a bunch of weird stuff, because that means that you've confirmed that whenever a player does this really weird stuff, they're not going to find anything, which is almost which is more valuable, I think, to the game. Those are clipping in the ground a little bit, which I think is more valuable to the game, honestly, than finding the bug. Like, it's more valuable to QA to find the bug, just because, you know, it shows we're working and everything like that. But it's a weird looking VFX. But at the same time, you know, I think it's more valuable to the game to say, yeah, we didn't find anything. It's in perfect working order. That's great. I'd say it's a little inconsistent in what can be, what's destructible and what's not. It's a little strange.
Why are you taking so long?
Wow.
I don't think you understand
He
the
clipped through that.
gravity of the situation you're in.
Watch out!
Hey, you're not supposed to walk that way.
My posters!
It's so weird that all the stuff that falls off. I guess that's designed because they're all commenting on it. So wall slide. That's cool though. I like that.
Coach!
No time for small talk, soldier. The enemy is on the move. But we've got him cornered. This way. Quick!
I would bug this. There's invisible collision here, but there's not right here because they kind of want it to be like a 2D thing, I guess. They should probably put something there, or there shouldn't be invisible collision. So let's go ahead and bug that. Let's do a screenshot. I know it's a weird thing to go for a screenshot when you could do video, because videos are so much more, what's the word, like descriptive, I guess. They just show a lot more, which I do like to use videos. I do, but I actually, whenever I first started, we used to use this proprietary tool that only allowed for a certain amount of size. So I actually have just sort of gotten this really weird, stressful thing in my mind where I feel like I have to post images when I can instead of videos because of size limitations. But anyway, at the location listed in the description, there is a large portion of invisible collision preventing the player. Actually, you know what? Just leave it at that. Invisible collision. I think it's sort of implied that there's a problem with invisible collision. Okay. Boom. Boom. Actually, boom. Yeah, we should. You have steps on this. Okay. Just after climbing, actually you can do this mission 1 because I don't know what the names of the missions are. Just after climbing the cubicles. Climbing the cubicles. After, I think his name is Lobotomizer. How do you spell lobotomy? Damn it. Lobotomy. Miser? Is that it? Oh, hang on. Psychonauts 2. Lobato. Is that just his name? Lobato? Oh, okay. Lobato. Affects gravity. There is a large section of invisible geometry. Oh, collision. Yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, it's not really, it's affecting gameplay a little bit, but not to like a huge degree, so this would still be a pretty minor, considered a pretty minor bug. But still, it's a gameplay bug and as opposed to an art bug. What's funny is like a level designer is probably going to have to be the one to fix this, depending on the studio. Some studios have level designers fixing this kind of thing. Other ones have artists doing it. It's up to the studio, really. All right, let me see. Begin a new game, or let's just create. Let's start. Oops, nope, no boldness, please. Start a new game. Progress through the first mission. Once Lobato has affected gravity and Raz has climbed the cubicles, observe the invisible player collision next to the area where Raz climbs up. I guess there's a better way to write that for sure. Let's reread this. All right. Once Lobato has affected gravity and Raz has climbed the cubicles, observe the visible player collision next to the area where Raz climbs. Gonna have to do. Like I say, I'm not getting paid for this. Let's see. I took the screenshot, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. I actually want to put a big red box where that invisible collision is. Red box. Berm. It's kind of all through here. Save. Bam! Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and slide that puppy in here. Alright, cool. There we go. And post. Oh, one thing I forgot to do is I wanted to put the game. Oh, yeah, I should have told you guys that. Hang on. That's something I've been missing. Alright, yeah, I need to put that in all the documentation and everything too. So, what we need to start doing, and good lord, I'm glad I thought of this while I was on this with you. I can't affect it now. Okay, so what I want to start doing is in the short description or the title, put the name of the game. Dear God, please put the name of the game. I don't know why I didn't do that with these. Hopefully, well, I'll put an annotation on the playback video, hopefully, and that'll hopefully do something. So, all right, cool. There's that. Lobato. We'll consider that a bug. And we're going to fall back down just to see what it does. Is there fall damage in this game? Let's find out. Or how far back it'll let me go. Well, let me go further back. That makes sense. Man, that looks ugly. Whatever the shade. I'm not sure if that's shading or if that's like the texture, but that looks really bad. Like yeah, I would bug that too, but that's an art bug. I said I was going to try and avoid those. This is a collision bug right here. See how this thing's collision does not fit it very well? Like it's actually got quite a bit of collision behind it. So you'd want to bug that. Let's see. And if anybody out there sees that and wants to bug it, please, by all means. Love the mystery stain on the carpet. That's fun. I remember when I was a kid, I was used to... Oh! What was all that about? That almost seemed like a bug. I'm sure it wasn't, but probably intentional. But anyway, I used to just as a kid, I always used to lay on my back and like pretend that the gravity was reversed and I could walk up and down on the ceiling. It was pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's gotta be intentional. Alright.
Hurry! We can't let him shake us!
Now, before the procedure, it's very important that we clean out your dentist cut. You don't want any dirty. Go away!
Dice stowaways. Lols. Oh god.
Stand down! Soldier, I've been bitten! Get this giant tooth off of me!
I can't lift that tooth.
There's a door up there. We just need to make some sort of ladder. Finally! Great job following orders, Private. You go on ahead. I'll take up the rear.
Lots of figments of Robato's imagination.
Oops. I was hoping to just go back to the title screen. There we go. It loads quick. I'll give it that. Okay, that was a bug. It wasn't showing the B button. Hang on, let's see if we can't. We'll get the video of it real quick just to make sure I'm not crazy. Hang on. Quit. Alright, let's take a look at that video because I'm pretty sure I saw a bug. Hold the skip. Yeah, it didn't show. I'm there again. Wonder if that has something to do with the fact that I pressed it once real quick and then let it go. Let's try and reproduce it just as is. Alright, press it real quick, let it go. Oh no, it just doesn't show on that screen. It's interesting. I wonder if it's press anything and that's why it's not showing the button. Alright, let's try that. Come on. Okay. Boop. Oh, I guess it's any button. Okay, that's what why. Oh, but okay, that's inconsistent too because I was holding down any button and they still show the V button on the following screen. We're gonna try like something crazy like left bumper down on the D-pad or something. You guys tired of hearing that yet? Oop. Okay, hold it down. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be B. Alright, cool. Well, let's go ahead and post that then. Oh, first we're going to use photos to trim that video. didn't know you could do it like this. Here, you just work off. But then it did show up if I let it go. I'm gonna get a better copy of this. Hang on. Yeah, leave without changing anything. Because I actually want to get better footage of this. This is not... Okay. Oh, in case you're wondering how to make this show up, this is Windows G. Or I think it's just the middle button on your controller. Which is really weird, actually. There's a bug within Windows. That's kind of off topic. Is if you have your controller plugged in via a cord, just like, you know, a micro USB or something like that, it will not pick up the Xbox button being pressed. It'll like open Steam. But if you are using it wirelessly, like via Bluetooth or something, it opens up the game bar like as designed. So that's super weird. But anyway, that's a bug in Windows. I digress. Okay. Why did I pick Psychonauts 2? I'm terrible at spelling. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna put it up over here on my other monitor so I can spell it. I'm gonna put it like this. Okay, folks, if you think of a better way to do it, please let me know. Okay. On the opening splash screens, the B button prompt is not visible on the Xbox Double Fine screens, but is visible on the what the hell was that screen? That was Unreal? I can't remember what the following was. Hang on. Yeah, Unreal. Okay. Here, I'm actually going to put that point that you can use any button in the description because the short description is fine the way it is. Okay, we're going to do description, bold you, Psychonauts 2, but it's Unreal screen. Launch the game. Hold down any button on the initial splash screens. Observe there is no prompt next to the what the hell does that say? Hold, I think. Hold to skip. The hold to skip prompt. Which is interesting though, is it's kind of weird because I can totally see the B button prompt there. Yay, my wife is negative for COVID. Okay. So, yeah, there's obviously something bigger going on with this bug just because I can tell something is going, because I did get it to appear. Like, it did appear. Say, please. Bam. Trim. I wonder if it puts it in that same folder. Hey, it does. How handy. All right. Oops, I didn't want it there. Boom. I want it down at the bottom, son. And trim. There we go. All right, let's call it that for that one. Oh, and one other thing that I do kind of want to emphasize, I don't use them that often because I try to put all the words in the description, but sometimes whenever you want people to be able to search for something, you'll put like a tags section or a search tags. So search tags, or you could say like search whatever. There's a couple different terms that different studios I've seen. But search tags, let's say splash screen, Xbox screen, button prompt. I can't really think of what else other people would want to search for other than that to find this. So there we go. Let's do this. Bam, bam, and thank you, ma'am. Post. Cool, cool. There's another one. How long are we going? I want to do this for about an hour. I don't want to hold you guys' time too much. We're still going okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can't find one more. We'll say we got about 9 minutes left. I don't want to take up y'all's time so much. People got things to do. But yeah, to recap, bystander effect. If someone tells you, there's some alpha sorting with those bottles in the background. But if somebody tells you that something is a known issue, check to see if it's a bugged issue, because known issue and bugged issue are not the same thing.
Get this giant tooth off of me!
I can't lift that tooth.
There's a door up there. We just need to make some sort of ladder.
Lots of figments of Lobato's imagination in here.
When you see a figment, suck it up, soldier.
The heck? For some odd reason, on my other monitor, one of my browsers just like automatically opened and started playing Psychonauts like via like streaming. Huh, that was weird. All right. Psychonauts 2 and play. Yeah, sorry, you may wonder why I quit. I kind of wanted to hear what the rest of the coach had to say. You guys sick and tired of hearing that Xbox Game Studios? Da-da-da. Yeah, you can see over on the right-hand side. Let's see if it'll show my cursor over here. You can kind of see some alpha sorting issues. So I would say that black that's coming through, that's those bottles overlapping and the game not quite knowing how to handle, how to handle it really, like how to display. That could be a bystander effect thing. You know, that right there. Like, I guarantee every single tester saw that and probably, I mean, I'm not going to make any claims for their QA department. They probably bugged it. It probably got marked shippable, which is fine.
Get this giant tooth off of me!
But there are situations where...
I can't lift that tooth.
There's a door up there. We just need to make some sort of ladder or stairs out of here.
I can't lift that tooth.
There's a door up there. We just need to make...
Lots of figments of Lobato's imagination in here.
When you see a figment, suck it up, soldier. After you get me out from under this tooth.
I don't know why I'm still looking for art bugs. I said I wasn't going to. The art tester and me just won't quit.
Crack this enemy molar!
I can't lift that tooth.
There's a door up there. We just need to make some sort of ladder or stairs out of here. Finally! Land down! Land down!
Coach, there were no teeth in Sasha's plan.
That's what I told him. But he's all, no weapons, Maury.
I'm going to throw it at him.
You might have to great job following orders, Private. You go on ahead. I'll take up the rear guard.
No, I mean, Sasha's implanted mental construct was just business office.
Oh.
this dental
What?
stuff. That's the real Dr. Lobato.
Sasha's implant must be breaking down. We better double time it and decommission that dentist.
Should we investigate the area?
No, this area is foobar. We need to bug out.
It's grossing me out. It's a pretty gross level. Is that hanging off of there? Yep, that's a bug. One of the little nerve endings, a couple of them hanging off of the ledge there. Open to anybody who wants to bug it, I guess.
Big tooth was upsetting. Well, let's soldier through, Private. Unzip that dental door.
No, I'm good. I would rather die. Ugh. Gross.
Good job, soldier.
What's that light?
Uh-oh. Zip it back up again. Zip it.
There. Now that your cap is clean, let's check out those choppers. If I didn't know better, I'd swear this place had gremlins. No problem. I'm sure I can do this in the dark.
Oh, God.
Coach, this room is definitely not in Sasha's plan. In fact, I think it's a trap.
No.
That's just a sensor. Everybody has those. Live in your mind and stamp out things that don't belong.
Like us?
You handle this one. I'll find a way out.
I'm not sure if he was supposed to hit a chair or not, but I'm kind of glad he did. Even if it were a bug, I wouldn't want to bug it. I mean, I would, because, you know, QA doesn't get to decide who gets what, but, or what bugs get posted and what ones don't, but you know what I'm saying.
You gotta dodge those attacks if you want to keep your astral projection in the battle.
Gotcha.
Hey, you're done goofing off down there. I found a way out of here.
Meow, meow, meow.
Just have to do your thing with the dental door here. Ugh. I can't even look at it.
Sounds like there's some emotional baggage nearby. I should try to get that sorted.
Why are you glowing? Because it's got health in it, yay! Snitches get stitches indeed. You know, that's one of the great sort of conceits for bugs in this game, is because, you know, if you run into a bug, it's just somebody going crazy. It's just, you know, it's inside their mind. They're insane. It's a pretty good conceit.
Yes! Got the duffel bag tag. Yep. Sounds like there's some emotional baggage nearby.
Yeah, poor guy.
Try to get that
Or
sorted.
gal? I don't know. Yay, it's happy now. Nasty.
Hey, see what you can find that way. See you on the other side.
Gonna find my barf. And it's gone. It's okay. That's okay.
Looks like some sort of conference room in here.
Rasputin, is that you? I need. Oof!
I'm coming, Sasha.
Money, yes, no, bad idea. Graph should look like this. Go back in box. That's pretty good. I like that.
Sounds like there's some emotional baggage nearby. I should try and get that sorted.
Kind of weak destruction, but okay.
Rasputin, careful. It's a...
Ah! Here's the hatbox tag.
Someone is helping him. He couldn't...
Right in the uvula.
couldn't do this himself. The... Countermeasures too strong.
An awful lot of clipping on that thing.
Rasputin,
There.
careful. It's a... What was
I feel like that's
saying?
supposed to hurt you.
Oh, yes. Hang on while I blast this.
Hey! Open up!
I just need to take out this... Thank you, Rasputin. Please, let's get clear of this aggressive...
Yeah, let me reload that because that's... It sounded like his audio got cut off, like halfway through a sentence. Hang on. Hopefully it's not checkpointed there. Okay. Alright, we're back here.
Coach, is this normal? Do Sasha's mental scenarios usually break down like this?
Never. There's something screwy going on in this brain. The sooner we get out of it, the better.
I'm not going to worry about the emotional baggage right now. Don't want to waste y'all's time.
Hey, see what you can find that way. See you on
No.
the other side.
Looks like some sort of conference room in here.
Rasputin, is that you? I need...
I'm coming, Sasha.
Rasputin, careful. It's a... a trap. It's a trap. Lobato has... Someone is helping him. He couldn't do this. Thank you, Rasputin. Please, let's get clear of this aggressive uvula.
Okay.
Yep. Sasha.
I would almost still bug that because if you can hit that and then like move forward like 2 steps and then it cut off his audio, like I don't know, I always hate it when games do that. Like, hey, here's this conversation that's supposed to be happening between these 2 characters, and then like, oh, you made it to the mission checkpoint too fast, and now you miss out on that conversation. Like, I've never been a big fan of that. Either make the conversation shorter or put some more interesting gameplay
Got the double back tag.
between the 2.
I think I hear something.
Hey, see what you can find that way. See you on the other side.
Looks like some sort of conference room in here.
Rasputin, is that you?
No.
I need...
I'm coming, Sasha.
Rasputin, careful. It's a... Thank you, Rasputin. Please, let's get clear of this aggressive uvula. That exit is blocked.
Aha! Here's the hatbox tag.
Not sure what I'm supposed to do to get over there. It'd be nice if it gave you some kind of reticule. Oh, that does, if you just hold it down. Alright, cool. Good. Hey, I like that. Good on you guys. Good talk. You guys knew it. You knew what you was doing. You don't need me. Yeah, that part where the carpets curl up is kind of ugly.
Sasha, how is Lobato breaking through the office construct?
He couldn't be doing this on his own. He must be getting help from someone even more... sinister.
The Joker?
Ready, Rasputin?
Hmm.
Please, Rasputin. That is not providing any new scientific insight.
I can't grab those guys, I guess. They don't seem to hurt
Keep
me.
moving forward, Rasputin.
They act like these guys are gonna whoop your butt, but no.
Try to find an exit.
What if they're supposed to hurt you?
Sasha!
I've got the situation under control. Just find us a way out of here.
This is minor
Them
annoyance.
little mooks. You want to go for the gold. You gotta grab the big boys. Help me carry this one, will you, Frankie?
I wanted to find one more before I let you guys go, but not sure. Oh, am I not? Okay, might not be able to grab onto that.
Hey, tooth fairies! Drop that tooth. It's not yours.
Oh, I'm supposed to shoot him. Got it.
Too, Frankie. The mooks.
The mooks. Aren't there two tooths? Where'd the other one go? Don't know why I'm going for that. These things are gross. All these nerves.
Did you even brush before you came in here today? Honestly, it's a mess in there. Here, rinse and spit. Get out everything that doesn't belong.
Oh
Gross.
no! Not back in the trap!
Trap?
Coach? Coach, where'd he go?
Oh, well, that's a good sign.
What is it?
That is a regret. If Lobato has regrets, then maybe there's a way we can still get to him. Let's get out of here and find Lobato.
Sasha? Are regrets dangerous?
Oh yes, extremely. Take care of that one, will you, while I find an exit.
Oh, so extremely dangerous.
No.
Easy peasy. Alright guys, well, I will let you guys go. I will probably be posting things on there. But remember, I'm so sorry I made the mistake of not saying to you guys that you need to put the game name
Good job,
in the
Rasputin.
title. So, alright guys, thanks so much for joining me, and hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you didn't, well, sorry for wasting an hour of your time. Anyway, have a good one.